Step one, identify your unfair advantage. Your unfair advantage is something that you are very good at, better than most players and most people that you know. This is something that you're known for. This is something that coaches consistently ask you to execute on, mate. Whether you're a playmaker, whether you score goals, whether you're incredibly fast, incredibly strong, whatever it may be. The reason this is so important is because professional footballers aren't actually good at everything. I promise you, Di Maria has no right foot. Ian Robin has no right foot. Lukaku has no first touch. But they are so good at very specific actions that allows them to compensate other areas of their game so they can actually be at the highest level of football. So if we want to be able to catch up to pro footballers, we're actually at a disadvantage because they have the best resources with the best coaches and the best training and the best players around them and the best physio and the best recovery and all this crazy shit. Okay? So every 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours of training they put in versus the few hours that we put in as well, they're getting way more out of it because they have the best resources. So what lever can we pull so we can actually catch up to them without access to all these crazy resources? And that is your unfair advantage, okay? So step two, double down on it. So once you figure out what it could be, don't overthink it. It's probably one or two things that you have. Figure out how can I pour as many resources towards this as possible. And when I say resources, I mean time. How much time can I allocate to this? How much money can I allocate towards this? How much attention? How much of my energy? How much of my mental bandwidth? Pour as much as you possibly can into this unfair advantage. The reason I emphasize this so much is because it compensates for other areas of your game. Like Alphonso Davies is consistently out of position, but he's so fast, he can run back and catch up to guys because he's so incredibly fast. And you see this all over football. If you really pay attention, there is footballers that are known for specific things and coaches can actually rely on them to do very specific things. And the best thing about this is that other players aren't doing this as well. Like if you see some players, like they're very good at specific things, perhaps they had a genetic predisposition, perhaps they're just naturally good at it. But because they're not doubling down, because they're not using it to their advantage, they're gonna spend so much time bringing in areas of their game or improving areas of their game that aren't as important so that they're making slower progress. So if you actually wanna be able to compete, take this thing and run with it completely. And last thing as well, there was actually a book written on this called The Unfair Advantage that speaks about this topic much more in depth. So if you're actually interested and you want to double down and learn it and figure it out and actually apply it, then you can go check out that book. Either way, my name is Alp. I play semi-professional football in Toronto. And if you got any value from this video, then subscribe.